transition. All right, looks like we got everything set up. Everything looks like it's working. All right. Today we're going to work on making this minigame work. Just try to make it work. Let's see. I've got a list of things over here on my other monitor. We're just going to kind of go through and start knocking some of these out. All right. Let's see. Let's just kind of click around, look and see what we got here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure these need to be labeled. So we're just going to check out one of the other mini games real quick. Let's see. No, we did in Wacky West. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking we did. We just did player and then the number for the index. Something we'll have to figure out later is how we're going to differentiate the teams in that regard. But we'll put that on a list for later. I'm not going to do that tonight. Now, for anybody watching, we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, depending on which one you're on. So I do got shout out for both. And hi, Midnight Cat. Okay. Okay, so we're going to fix these spawns for now. We're at least going to set it up like this. I'm going to have them face each other. All right. Yeah, okay. That one's that. We'll make them on the opposite side. We'll do player 0, player 1. This is going to be the order in which we keep track of them. So we'll just kind of zigzag it. Okay. Let's see. Let's get all 4 people spawning in here. Whoop, that didn't work. Oh, I think I know what the issue is here. Let's go look at one. Let's go back and look at that Wacky West. Look at the game mode. Find player start. So what are we doing in the parent? Why can't we do that here? Trying to think if there was a reason for that. Okay. We'll go look around at the other maps real quick. We're just gonna see what we can kind of merge up, because we might be able to make this cleaner. Yeah, I want to go here first. Go ahead and save that. Yep, check it out. What do I do here? Did the same thing. Okay, so we did that. We did the same thing here. Whoops. Okay, so what we might do is we might end up just cleaning this up and moving it into the parent. But I want to check to see what we're doing in some of these other ones. Okay, we won't worry about that one. Let's see, minecart. Just gonna look at the ones that I worked on. Go based on that. Okay, I don't think I did this one. And none. That's weird. It's weird. Oh well. So yeah, I'm just gonna move this into the parent. We're already not doing this. So this is choose player start. This is find player start. So okay, what's the difference here? I'm a little quiet though. You don't have the audio compression? Really? Okay, here, let me adjust this. How's that sound? A little more? I maxed it out. Let's see. Oh, never mind. You're good? Okay. Yeah, it looks like I might end up peaking the mic a little bit. Just let me know, and I can tweak that a little bit more. Okay. Already lost track where I'm at. Whoops. Okay. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Let's do this. In which case that means, yeah, this doesn't need that. And we don't need to override that. I'm going to go through and retroactively check that this didn't break any of the other mini games. So let's start with this one. Here, let's do this a better way. Client 3, client 2, server. We'll just kind of move these around. Get the picture that we want. The order we expect them in. We're just going to leave this one down here. Yeah, it looks like everybody got spawned correctly. Users line up with the username, with the tag names. Okay. So we're just going to check the other ones real quick. Whoops. Yep, everybody looks like they spawned correctly. Yep. All right, cool. So we can just keep that in there. Let's double check the castle craze. And this will be the last one. Yep. Okay. Cool, that works. So now if I go here, one. Okay, we didn't find it for you. Why is that? 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? That messes up. These are just regular player starts. Okay. We have our own to use. Okay, so let's delete these. All right. There we go. That's nice. Like that. All right. Now they all are wearing the same cosmetic. I do know the fix for that. I actually looked into that right before this. Consult the old notes. That has to do with our game mode, which is none of these. Game mode is not using the correct player state. Needs to be using our base blueprint one. There we go. Oh, why is it not replicating? Okay. Or if that's more of a global issue. Let's see if we've got everything down here. Let's do base minigame state. I don't think there's a... Yeah, we don't have a minigame specific player state. So this... Let's see if this fixes it. Nope. All right. All right, let's take this. Let's see. See, there might be a better way to do this. Might be a better way to do this if we look at this, expose some C++ functionality, but I want to kind of hold off on doing that right now. Let's see. See if we can do our multicast. So this will fire on the server, so we can set the cosmetics and skip player state. Nope, not that one. Is it only the variable? On received yeah, do we not have that do we not have that event? No, not that. I want the actual event. Okay, I can only call it. Yeah, see, I think that's what we need to expose. And we might be able to simplify this multicast. This whole cosmetic stuff to happen whenever the player state's received and it propagates. Okay. Let's do this. Be sure that we only work whenever it's valid, otherwise it will break. No, that didn't fix it. Okay. We'll come back to it. I'm just going to remove this. I'll look into some more of it off stream. We want to work on the minigame. That and also, it's probably something I'm just missing in the in one of the settings, because we've got this working in other areas. I think it's just this. Okay, let's see. Well, first off, that's different. And it fires those locally. All right. Let's see if this is a simple replication issue. Replicates. Okay, that's interesting. Let's close out of that. Let's look at... Okay, so our first goal is going to be, let's get this puck replicating correctly. Okay, so we're setting the physics linear velocity. Setting the scale. Okay, I guess this is the squash and stretch. Relative 3D. Tire bounce. Okay. See if I can just replicate movement. See if it's that simple. Yeah, it's out of sync. All right. Okay, is this see how's the bounce working? Okay, so we're getting the physics tire. Simulate physics. Component replicates? Let's see if we can get it to work. Well, here's the tire. See if we can get out of sync. Oh yeah, I can hit the other player. Alright, this is just the game for now. We're just gonna play actual street hockey. Hit the other people. Alright. Let's see. So far this is staying pretty consistent. Oh! Oh! Well, we lost the puck. Alright. See, I'm trying to think of what we can do with that. I think we might have to do something here on the event tick. For that. At the current velocity. Let's see. Oh, whoops. I accidentally minimized my character. Let's see. Just going to clean this off. I don't think we need that. Set the current velocity. It's greater than or equal to the max velocity. In the linear velocity. Does this math check out? I feel like that math doesn't check out. Okay, let's look at my to-do list. Oh yeah, let's experiment with the moving the hockey stick. No, actually I want to do that in reverse. I want to do that. Let's see. Let's add a scene component. There we go. Probably want to keep it like, what, within like 70 degrees relative. Or we could do shorter. Maybe do like 40. You're just kind of like moving within this area. Give a little bit of player influence over how you want to hit the puck. See how fast this is. I think we need this in the player controller. I think from what we talked about early on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we've got player controller already set up. Yep. All right, let's just take this. And for now, let's just do this. Okay, so we are getting values. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I think I've done this in core before. Let me check some of these other ones real quick. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, so we'll go into core. Oh, let's see. What do we want to do? Okay. We want to create blueprint interface. Coming up with names is always the hardest. So I want to make sure it makes sense. Whoop. Autosave. Glorious. Thank you, Unreal. Now please let me rename my file. Let's see, BPI. We'll call it character. Rinky Dink. And one of the new functions in here, it's going to be rotate hockey stick. We are going to take in turn rate. Be a float. And see, in our controller, we're just going to say rotate hockey stick. And we're going to get our controlled pawn. That way we don't have to cast. As well as if we ever end up changing out the base pawn or renaming it, doing anything else, as long as it has that interface, we're good. Which means now we gotta go over here and add that interface. Character rinky dink. And now have it add local rotation. Where our controller doesn't really know what we're rotating, it just knows that, hey, we're supposed to rotate something. Pawn figured out. Smack, smack, smack. Well, got him up on the puck. Can we get him out of bounds? Speedrun strats. Let's try to glitch our way out of the map. Ah. Meanwhile, the puck is just sliding along, scoring. Okay. Oh. That's a weird snap. Oh, I noticed this isn't doing it. Oh, no, because this is the first person. Okay. Bam. Bam. Alright, I'm trying to notice some of the weird anomalies with it to get an idea. Obviously right there, like physics is a little weird with it. Okay, let's restrict the movement. Let's see, don't we have... Let's see, we want it to be... between those angles, I believe. In which case, we can probably simplify this. Just disconnect it for now, but... go ahead and clamp it. Then we set the relative rotation. See if this works. Because I want to rotate it, but I want to keep it within our bounds. I believe this angle should correspond to what we were testing out with here. It says angles. I'm kind of hoping I can kind of get away with that. What's up here? We'll see. Let's test and find out. Let's lower the radius size on that. I feel like it's a little too wide. 40 and 40. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I think we're going to end up having to redo the physics of this thing. Of the tire. I think we might have to do something a little custom with it. Let's see, what kind of collision does this have? Kind of lost my train of thought. I was thinking about something else with this. Okay, it's just set to default. Okay. Because I wonder if it would be interesting enough to... oh, let's see. I think it'd be interesting to kind of clamp the hockey stick to where if you hit walls, it kind of stops the hockey stick. Like it doesn't allow it to pass through. Let's see. What collision type are we with this? Okay, so this is just fake geometry. Right? Or is that... I guess that is the actual collision. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I do want to take a second. For the people that are watching on my Twitch channel, please do go over to the YouTube channel and follow it. For anybody that doesn't know, this is Rowdy Rascals. You can find it on Steam. You can wishlist it right now. But also, too, the YouTube channel link is going to be right here. We'll get that kind of popping back up. But feel free to go over there. I stream on my personal account on Twitch on here. But there is somebody else, Connor, that streams on the YouTube channel as well and on his personal Twitch account. So if you want to follow more about it, be sure to check out the YouTube. All right. Wanted to cover that. I mean, I was trying to find time to cover it, but kept getting distracted by things in the game. And yeah, for anybody that's coming in, this is Rowdy Rascals. This is a basically a 4-player party game where get to play childhood-inspired minigames. Get to be rowdy with a bunch of rascals. And yeah, we're just working on one of the minigames. I say we because I'm working on the programming side of things, but I did not set up this court and these cool models, the cloth and the people. If you want to see who all did that, check out that YouTube link. The previous live streams are there. You can see how the other guy worked. Especially if you're more into the artsy side of things. You like to see more about how assets are made. Go over there. And then tune into those streams. For me, you're going to be seeing a lot of blueprint nodes, some C++, and a lot of me just going, why does this work? Why does it not work? And kind of bouncing around with that. All right, promotion aside. Let's get back to it, because I really want to think about how to get this to work. I wonder if we can just make use of Unreal's built-in stuff. I'm not sure if the puck would count as dynamic. Well, if the stick would count as dynamic. No, it doesn't. Does it count as static? I guess block all. No, it doesn't. Notice this thing doesn't replicate, so we will fix that. Okay, so the client does do that, but the server doesn't? No, the client does. Okay, gotcha. It'd be great as well too for it to like collide the hockey sticks. I feel like I feel like that might add a little bit to it. You can kind of like block one of your opponents from hitting something. Because right now, well, I guess it kind of already does. Let's see. Let's go over here. Yeah. So we like to be able to do that. Bring you back out here. Yeah, but see, they go right through each other. Be nice if they just kind of bunked. Probably the stick end. Block all dynamic. Say block all. I bet it's because we're adding the rotation. We need to do some additional checks here. We don't need that anymore. Close out that. Close out that for now. Okay. What methods do we have for rotation that could possibly do this? Or clamp check to like check that we're within range. All right, we're gonna make the blueprint messy, but we'll clean it up later. More worried about results than worrying about currently not supported for rotation. What? What do you mean currently not supported? All right, we're going to the docks. Add relative rotation. Okay. Hopefully that documentation's out of date. Because now, yeah, at this point we're just moving to movement components. I think it should be fine. Sweep isn't even used here. Scene component doesn't sweep. Well, that would make sense. The scene component's not an actual object. But I want the children to sweep. Let's see. See what would be the best way to do this. Because trace star would be actor position, but even then it's a line trace. It's not a. It won't account for edges, or the tip of the hockey stick. Which is the staff, but it's fine. Let's see about trace. See for the hit result. Maybe we allow this to go through. Allow it to set it. Maybe we track what the previous position was. And then okay, simulate hit events. Okay. Let's see, I'm just going to kind of like flesh out the idea a little bit. So if we was to hit something with the tag, such as another hockey stick. So if it said hockey stick, And what we could do is revert to last rotation. Or, let's see, what do we got in the hit data? We have the hit location. Hmm. Problem I'm seeing is how to convert that back into the rotation angle. Be back far enough to where we don't go past it. Yeah, I don't think that it might lead to something, but I think that might be a little too complex for what we need for right now. Let's stick with this for now. I do think it would be interesting to get it kind of working against the wall here. Okay, so we need to simulate that. See, I don't think I want to do that. Do an RPC call. All right. See if we can do this with an RPC call. Trigger the sweep, even though. Oh yeah, target. Target's going to be the scene. Just call it hockey stick. Hmm. Okay, so this is going to be firing on the firing on the client. Let's see if we can do this. See if we can be creative with it. Wait, I'm thinking back. Whenever we did the multicast, I didn't actually set it, did I? I didn't set it to a multicast. I created the event and then I didn't do anything with it. Oh, that might explain one thing. Because now I remember was setting this to server. It's like I don't remember doing that on the previous node. I don't think this will work, but I want to try it. Oh, does it? I'm going to move this over to my other screen real quick. Okay, so that is working for both. Huh. I didn't think it would. In that case, then let's do this. Call this turn rate. But I only want to send to the server see, in range. I'm trying to think if 0 will be just good enough. I think if we don't want it between like... I want to kind of reduce the amount of times that we call it. So not Boolean branch. Because I think 0 would be a little too on the nose. Not compensate for like very small minor movements. Although I do notice we can do whatever we want here. Let's see. How? Oh yeah, because we didn't clamp it. Clamp. I wonder if we even need the rep notify now. Oh yeah, I guess the rep notify was set in that. Move that over. Yeah, it's not shown at all. Okay. So we sent it to the server. Clamp in the value. And then rep notifying that to everybody else. Let's see. Bring this over. Yeah. Okay. This tire. I don't like how it's going invisible. Let's see. Let's turn off replicate movement. Why are you invisible? I wouldn't think this would need to replicate, but maybe it does? To replicate the visual? No. Yeah, why are you invisible? Turn that off. We need all the children to replicate. We had this showing earlier. Marked as visible. Let's see. I wonder if we can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. What are we using this for? Okay, so that's the squash and stretch. That's not needed for us. Um, I'm skeptical on putting that on event tick to rework this. All right, I need to Google something. Yeah, I don't really want to do it that way. Let's see. See what we've got accomplished here. Um, would rather this replicates. I say it shows up sometimes. I think for now I want it like that. I'll have to figure out a way to redo the I'll need to figure out a way to redo the physics part of that to make that smoother. Because clearly the physics is driving on its own for each of the clients and server. That gets them out of sync. Oh, actually, isn't there it'd be a projectile. Physics handle. Let's see, what do you got? In that regard, if I disable this, let's play around a little bit with this. That's different. So let's make that replicate. I feel like for physics, Unreal's got to have something. Yeah, out of sync. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. If true and there is an interpolate component set, location, interpolation is enabled. Usually to smooth network updates. Okay. Yeah, we want to interpolate that. I assume we want to interpolate rotation. It's moving in the Z, right? Yeah, we don't want it to move in the Z axis. Where was the part he was talking about setting something? Oh, do I have to set that on the? Okay. This requires using set interpolate component to indicate the visual component. Okay. Visual is this. Oh, that's not working. Set updated component. Oh, didn't think about checking a certain setting. Whoops. Turn off simulation. Okay, yeah, no, we do load on the client. See, that works well. It's just, I don't know why it starts off hidden at the beginning. Let's mark it as visible but hidden in game. Nope. Okay. Oh, you just drifting. That's funny. Okay. Do this then. Make it to where only the server is playing the. What? Why are you still gone? Why are you right there? What you doing out there, bud? Why are you all the way out here? Why is it picking you up? Oh, it's because the... Oh, okay. So what's causing that to jump? Let's see. It has to do with the set simulate physics. What if I just raise that up just a little bit? Nope, still outside. Why? Oh, um, all right. Let's see. replicate that tire. Looks like it like looks like it flattens. It doesn't like puff back out. Try that. Basically whenever it finishes, we kind of go back to our full shape. It kind of pops. I want to move this puck back up here. I want to know why it's spawning outside. Yeah, that's weird. Way out in the middle of the rink, it doesn't. I assume it has something to do with the collision box here. Something's interacting with it and telling it that it's not supposed to be there. And so it's pushing the physics tire outside. Whoops. Is it bad if I move it here? We're good. It's a little offset. Um, okay. Okay, interesting on that. Because this should only fire once, right? Yeah. Okay, I kind of have a question of, are we sure we want to... we sure we want to change the Z? I feel like you don't. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot better. You still get the squash and stretch, but you don't really need to change that up and down. Why are we not getting a celebration then? Okay. Let's try something else. Let's try from a different angle. Because the simulate physics isn't on? Okay. Fired. Seems like things are doing good physics. Let's just remove this. Do we even need this now? I think our initial problem is still not solved. I was hoping that the server only part would. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. Okay, let's clean things up now. That works. One second. All right, let's clean this stuff up. So we don't need that. Don't need that. Still need to rework the physics system for this. Well, no. There is still the chance that we could wedge it through the wall, I believe, and end up losing it. I think what we managed to get earlier, I think that's still a problem. Let's see. Oh, I keep minimizing that. Let's see. Simplify this. That's fine. That's fine. That keeps it simplistic. And this is fine. All right. Well, been going now for what, 2 hours or so? We're just now approaching the 2 hour mark. We got the hockey stick moving. I do like the feel of this personally. I need to actually get it more hooked into our input system because right now it's just the mouse. We do want to offer controller support. So we'll plan for that next time. And I want to start counting on the like how many points we get and setting up rounds. It's probably something we're going to talk about with the team, but I'm thinking about whenever we score, we kind of like have a couple of seconds of downtime to relish in your victory, and then we reset the players. We reset their location, and we then go at it again. And kind of keep track of how many best to what points. Or maybe just a set number of rounds. And kind of see how that does, see how that feels. So that we can start aiming towards an end goal with the mini game of at what point do we call the game finish in regards to, okay, we can decide a winner, we can transition out of this mini game back to the lobby and get ready for the next mini game. So I'm gonna start thinking on that in between. Maybe start scoping some things out, get a little bit ready. Oh, I've lost my mouse. Oh yeah, because it's in the game. Let's see. So far on my list of to-dos, don't mind how many tabs I got. It's a lot more than it looks, but we managed to add the player input to swing the hockey stick. We kind of fixed the cosmetic issues. It looks like there's an underlying thing being missed here. I'm going to look more into that as well for next time. We've got this working with no problem in other mini games, so I get the feeling there's just something I overlooked. So we'll get back to that. But I want to reset the scene. We got to add in our ready up screen that we saw in some of the other mini games. Keep that universal. And then create that round system. And then from there, I think that's the core mechanics that we have planned. More may come up. Things may change. But we plan on streaming it so you guys can see it and follow along. But in the meantime, I think that's going to do it for me. It is 11:30 for me at night. So I'm going to stop stream here. I'm going to start getting ready for bed. And we'll probably try to be back either Thursday or Friday. For the Twitch people, thank you for anybody that did show up. Anybody that might be hanging out, stay lurking if you want. But we do have a link to the YouTube because we are multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. On the YouTube channel is more than one person that streams on there. It's me and another person that's more on the art side of things. So if that tends to be more of what you favor, be sure to follow the YouTube channel and see whenever they go live. There's also, you can also see the past broadcasts. There's also some other things to kind of show about the game that you might not catch in just a live stream of it. You can also find the game on Steam. It is currently able to be wishlisted, I believe. Yeah, you can wishlist it. So, if you like what you see, just, hit those links. Follow it on out. For the Twitch, this is my personal Twitch account, so even though I don't use it much, it does not guarantee it will always be about Rowdy Rascals, in which case, check out the YouTube. Everybody should go to the YouTube if you want to know more about the game. And I think that will do it for me. Thank you to anybody that showed up, and see you next time. Well, oh wait, hang on, no, we just got the starting soon. Okay, never mind, I thought we had an exit. All right, awkwardness done. We're going to end it here. See you guys.